But going on to the next match, I don't know if I've ever seen The Rock look that good. Physically, he looked amazing. I read online where some stupid indie wrestlers were actually writing stuff where they would say, The Rock didn't look good last night. The Rock can't wrestle. Look, let me tell you something. If anybody out there says that he is not an amazing wrestler, you're out of your fucking mind. And if anybody out there says he was not amazing last night, you're out of your fucking mind. His in-ring talent, Anthony, is as good as anybody I've ever seen. And I'm not a gigantic, over-the-top Rock fan. I think The Rock, I've always said The Rock was the greatest promo guy I've heard, except for Roddy Piper when he was bad. But let me tell you something. The Rock did not miss anything last night. He was on the ball last night. Cena is great for what he is. You know, he's limited in what he can do, but for what John Cena can do, he is fantastic. The Rock is over the top fantastic. He did things last night I can't believe he was able to do after missing so many years. And that match, to me, is an amazing match. And for anybody to possibly think that CM Punk or Chris Jericho or Bryan Danielson, because they're able to do more flips than The Rock can do, for anybody to think that they're better than The Rock, you're out of your mind. Last night, after watching him, Anthony, I will clearly say, and I was somebody who always told you I thought Bob Backlund was the greatest WWE champion ever, didn't I?
Yes.
I am telling you, The Rock is the greatest in-ring performer of all time. And he's better than Ric Flair. And I don't care what anybody says. I've been wrestling 26 years, and I could not believe the stuff he was doing last night. I was captivated. Aside from those two matches, I don't think myself or anybody else could give two shits of anything else that took place last night. Everything else was ridiculous. Now, after last night, coming into last night, not a lot of people bought into The Rock. We didn't know what we were going to get, did we?
Yeah, true.
I mean, I understand you're not a wrestler, Anthony, and you're a fan.
Yeah.
But you know the stuff I said about how good The Rock was? Did you see that last night?
You know what? The fact that he hasn't wrestled in almost a decade, I thought he did a phenomenal job last night.
I mean, did you see the arm drag? Everything he did, Anthony, was... Who in the WWE is crisper than that?
Nobody comes to mind, but everything he did yesterday, he did flawlessly. I mean, he really didn't botch anything. It was just very smooth. You would have never known that he hasn't wrestled in years upon years.
That's the thing. It was so smooth, and now, if Brock Lesnar comes in, do you buy into that match? Because I do.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, there's like CM Punk and Steve Austin are teasing on Twitter that they may face each other next year at WrestleMania.
Well, you know what? That's fine. Because it doesn't matter who Steve Austin faces, as long as Steve Austin faces somebody